Cheers, man.
Okay, stand by, GP. Oh, they're not. Okay, are you live? There you go. Are you live? Okay, thank you. Okay, so I think that's just because these. I think it's just because these jets are from this side of the base. The other ones yesterday were from the other side of the base, or a little bit further back. So, oh, sorry about that. Got a little bit of. Okay, here we go. Right, cool, good stuff, good stuff. This fella's going to see himself looking on the. Look, watch what. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Right, folks, welcome back. Let's get a little bit of a tilt off of that. Got a bit of overbalance. There we go. Back to Lakenheath, folks. Welcome. Bish, bosh, bash. The app has just notified me, which is a good thing. Let's give this geezer a wave, look. Get us away, fella. Okay. Bangor. What was that? Was that GP? Three lads down here, locals. All right, fellas. Little lad down there. Hi, what? Oh, hi to my mum. Hello, mum. Bless him. Okay. Okay, so that's the old one. Got a new one, could be. Okay. So what's that flight time? Well, yeah, Bangor Main, yeah. But the other thing is, of course, don't forget, you're not talking about civilian aircraft, are you? Talking about these things cruising at stupid mile an hour. Yeah. I thought they were going out this direction, but obviously not. Okay. Let me just grab. Got a little bit of time. Love you. Okay, they're lining up already. Okay, I'm gonna go bang on it, I think. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go 5 on it. I got 5 on it for this one. Just see how we go. Focus good. David Edwards, you two just departing Milton. Brilliant, wasn't it? Can you imagine? We see it in the distance, just going up like vertically. Stephen Forward. Good afternoon. Did your parents give you a middle name Fast? I would, just for a joke. Stephen Fast Forward. Leslie Edlington looking after this. Looking forward to this. Okay, let me check my. I'm going to do a simulation. So we're good. We're good. Just bear in mind I've got a white sky, which is decent because got some more. Here goes another one. Here we go, boys and girls. Hey, lone wolf. Gordon Smith, he rolls off us into this goes. Not had anything to eat yet, folks. Just because I went to that recce spot. No good. Answer to that is no good. There is no option, basically. Was it all right? Is it just my monitor? Talking about marshmallows, you can put a few behind these engines, I tell you. Okay, no, just the ground. It might be my monitor. Can you see that? Yeah. It's not, Here we go. Hold tight. Okay. Going to be a lot of switching back, folks, because these things go out in very quick succession. When this guy's off the ground, the other one's already fired up, so this is where I've got to hold my breath, literally. Come out, bomb. Just going to try it on 2. Sorry, folks. Wow, that was the heritage jet, wasn't it? That we talked about yesterday, which obviously Bootle had 48 wing, doesn't mess about. Don't know what they were, whether they were waiting for that lone wolf to head down there. Get Journeyman, thank you Get Journeyman, and thank you Get Journeyman yesterday for your email, very much appreciated. All that information, very helpful. Just one last thing that we didn't do, which we didn't touch on, was the auto exposure, the AE level. It was at minus 0.3, so I've bumped it up to plus 0.3, a third. So that should, well, I'm thinking it has made a big difference. But also on the other settings that you gave me, thank you so much, really appreciate it, has helped immensely. Yeah, the head of this thing, man. We're all good. Just wondering if I get a little bit more. I left the upper assembly back at base, so I'm going to just have a look at that. It's all right. It's okay. It's not too bad. It's not the best, but it'll do. Joe Brown, thank you. Turnenberg, Hodgie, you're missing all the action, son. Get your dad down this and get him to hot skip it down here. Next wave is coming out. I think they might have been waiting for that lone wolf. I don't know, or unless of course he's. Thanks, Gaz. Gary Webb, good afternoon. Simon Ice, Graham Hill, good afternoon to you. Paul MK. Yeah, heading out to the 323, I think it is. Is that right? They will be playing between 6 and 24,000 feet, just off the coast, playing. I love that. Oh, it's just fantastic, isn't it? Look at these, lovely down here. Get yourself a burger, a nice cold drink if you want. Bit of a mini air show set up, really, isn't it? Banton radio, got a nice desktop wallpaper from that last bird, fantastic. The Heritage Jet, perhaps. Mark Barr, good afternoon. Nathan Rutter. Okay, Nathan Rutter saying they'll just be training flights. Yeah, I mean it is that, isn't it? It's here we go. Next lot coming out now. Did hear on the don't forget with the returning jets as well, they do a low pass over the airfield, may do a turn and brake, whatever it might be, but apparently we missed a little bit of air show style aerobatics earlier on with these returning jets. Hopefully they'll put on the same sort of show for us when they come back in a little while. Seems to be that apparently, according to Mike at RAF Marham, who's a good contact of ours, they're hot pitting here today. So potentially, basically what that means is that they come in, land, refuel whilst the engines are running, and then go back out again. Whether that's going to be happening this afternoon, whether that actually happened, I don't know. But it does make sense because obviously if they weren't hot pitting and they were utilising air-to-air capabilities, they would have obviously sent up the KC 135s out of Lakenheath, out of Mildenhall earlier on. So that's why I think there's a significant reduction in the amount of tankers that went out of Mildenhall today, because these guys are doing what's known as the hot pitting exercise most of the day, he's saying. So let's hope we might see a little bit of that. Morse, that one there is an F-15D model. I think that's what he's referring to there. Okay, so F-15D. So you got right. Okay, F-15C single-seater. E being the twin-seater. What is the D then, Morse? Tell us, please. Melody Roberstad tuning in from Canada. Good afternoon to you. Jorge, I'm guessing that is. Paul MK. Oh wow, Paul MK saying they're out playing for only about 20 minutes, just a short sortie, and hopefully back for a refuel and then back out again. So that should be pretty cool. Captured TV. To be honest with you, I'm just I'm buzzing when I leave here, so you know it takes a little bit of time. When I get home, that's when it all catches up with me, and it's quite tiring. You know, the drive home. Obviously, I've got the company of Jilly on the blower on the drive home, talking about analytics and how cool it was, and some great. What's really nice is getting the feedback comments from you guys on the way back. So we're constantly sort of like checking things out all the time. It doesn't stop when the camera stops. The action doesn't stop for us, put it that way. He is the Strike Eagle, Nick Collins saying. Strike Eagle being the bomber variant, I'm guessing, that has the bombs for the Bombardier, the Bombardier, sorry, sitting in the back seat. He looks like he's. Oh no, here he goes. Oh, this is a single. Oh no, it's not a single, but he might have a bit of a gap with this one. Here we go. Yeah, that's too sticky, mate. That's really sticky. I don't like that at all. So that's the 6 of them gone out. Now we'll have. I'll tell you what, I am going to take an opportunity to do whilst we're. Craig B, 493rd Squadron, Fighter Squadron used a single seat F-15C and D Eagles. Right, okay, so what is the difference between the D and the C? A to D, AD models F-15 is also a twin seat, okay, but used as a training aircraft. It does not have the avionics in it to like the E model does. Okay, so in terms of visually, what it's a visual appearance. How are you able to distinguish that being a D model versus a C model? Is there a what is the visual thing I'm looking for to distinguish that between the C and the D? Okay. Strike Force. New House, good afternoon. Kaneko Ishii, Brian Mitchell, Leslie White, Stuart Fitzjohn. Drive home yesterday, it's only an hour and 50 minutes, something like that, with a pit stop in between, maybe to get a cup of coffee. But yeah, generally it's a very easy drive. Thank you very much indeed, Stuart, appreciate that. Ross Kennedy, talking of Stuart, great to see you, Stuart, again. Live streaming earlier on. Our friend from Air Show World. Nick Collin, are you going to film the night flying? Well, I'd like to, put it that way. Have to see. F-15D is a 2-seat air superiority one, F-15C but 2-seat. Okay, so if that's a D model, that's got 2 seats in it, has it? Melody on by 15 Wing Moose Jaw CFB. For 492nd and 494th Fighter Squadron with the 2-seater F-15E Strike Eagles. Hi, ma'am. Okay. So that's a twin. That's a 2-seater, is it? Oh yeah, I can kind of see there. Well, yeah. So it doesn't have the long canopy on it, like the E model, but it has twin 2 seats. I'm thinking now the reason for that is because obviously they need more space in the bit in the back for the bombardier to for all his avionics and all that sort of thing. So I'm thinking that all he needs is the stick, the geezer in the back, for training purposes. Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, we caught it yesterday, but we don't know when it's going out. Yeah, they were saying an engine issue. Then we heard that it was a fuel leak, but nothing too intense. Not really, no. Just this is all special, though, isn't it? This is all special, isn't it? Oh. Well, a lot of people did, didn't they? Walk through those gates, onto the field. What's that? Yeah, 20 minutes, just a 20-minute sortie apparently. Yeah. Cool, man.
Are you on YouTube, are you?
Yes, sir.
Right, I'll keep yours open and have a look at it.
Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy your afternoon. Bantam Radio, fix the contact method. Interesting. What's that? Faye's tuning in from Indonesia. Wow. F-15E Strike Eagle. Mud Hen. Nick Collins. Love that. Thanks, Nick. All right, mate.
Right. Back here again.
Hello, mate. Yeah.
They're up anyway.
You up?
They're up.
Yeah, they're up, and they'll be back in about 20 minutes. So.
The Saudis are on their way.
Yeah, apparently so. Sweet.
Thank God for that.
Good stuff, man. Okay. Nathan Rutter, would be nice to get some full afterburner takeoffs. Yeah, well, they normally do here, to be perfectly honest, but maybe they're not doing that today purely because it's only a 20-minute sortie and they burn a serious amount of fuel when they use the afterburners. I'm guessing. And Jeff Anderson there confirming it. They don't have any drop tanks, so they will be back very soon. Yeah, these things burn fuel. Oh, in Austin, loving it. David Edwards, Matt Smith, F-15C and D are light grey. F-15E is a darker grey. Yeah, also the way to distinguish an E from a C and a D, I'm guessing, would be the canopy length as well, because the E, the Strike Eagle, obviously has the bombardier in the back, and therefore he needs all his avionics and so on and so forth. I'm guessing that's why it's very difficult to actually see that is a twin-seater, but you can now clearly see that it is. But also the fact that you know, the guy in the back is just for training purposes, I'm guessing. But they also have a 15E trainers as well. HAS Hard Aircraft Shelter is the name for these particular shelters, folks. Shaped as they are to withstand bomb blasts, and encased in concrete. I think blast-proof concrete. Well, I don't know if is there such a thing as blast-proof concrete, but anyway. Quick run around the block for those fires. Fantastic. Oh, got start-ups for more engines. Put your trash in the bag. Job done. Eat your food. So there we go, Craig B. C, the D variant is a trainer for the C variant. So there we go. Linton Ansley, good afternoon. L1011 Geek, hello from Las Vegas, home of Nellis Air Force Base, indeed. Actually been to Nellis Air Force Base, L1011 Geek, and we all love the TriStar. You're a true Av geek. You've got to love the TriStar. Paul MK, first ones are on their way back to base already. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating my mouth like full, really. Apologies for that. Oh, I mean, talking in the mouth full. Be a bit difficult otherwise, isn't it? Can hear a helicopter. Neil Griffiths. They've gone on a Sean Connery mission, a shorty. Splendid. Colin McCann, I'm no expert, but that looks like a JCB 3CX. Good lad. Brilliant. So it should be with us any moment. So, theoretically, and I know this sounds a bit crazy, Jilly, but tomorrow is what, the 12th? It's the 12th, is the date is the 12th. Okay. 11th through to the 13th, this surge exercise, isn't it? What we need to do is find out. I can hear a jet. Something's taxiing. What we need to do is find out if they're definitely flying tonight. Yeah. So that's locals that need to let us know that. Yeah. That's the case. London Heathrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Get the eastern stuff coming in, yeah? 09s, I'm guessing. And then head up here for just to give it a try for the evening exercises, because they will definitely be on reheat. Then surely that, well, actually no, they won't, will they? Not if they're doing little if they're hot pitting tomorrow, even in the evening, they won't use afterburners. But hey, it might sound awesome. It might, you know, the base will be lit up in some way, I'd imagine, surely. Really? What? Okay, tomorrow afternoon. Do the Royal Australian Air Force still have a base at Butterworth near Penang in Malaysia? Terry Stapley asking. That's a good question. Terry, I would Google RAF base Butterworth near Penang and see what you get. It will probably be a Wikipedia result which will tell you that it either is or it used to be. Mr. E145. Oh, thank you very much indeed, Mr. E. What's that? Got him, got him, got him. Got the first group. I'm going bosh. Where are they? So I don't think there's, because of these exercises, don't think there's going to be any touch and go or, well, I don't know, maybe there is. Like this? No? Okay, sorry. Don't like that head. So that's a D, innit? Yeah, that's a D, innit? Hmm. That's a C. Heritage jet. You remember Mary James coming in over the top, Liz. Coming in over the top. Two of them. No, it don't matter. It's all right. Welcome, Mary James. There's some there somewhere. D model. That's the Heritage C model, isn't it? That 46 tail is a D model, isn't it? Am I right in saying that, folks? Mr. E145, yes, the aircraft do have air conditioning. In fact, it's one of the only time that the pilot will use any knobs and dials and switches other than what's on his on the stick. And these guys have a switch on the on their stick called the pickle. I think it's called the pickle switch, taken from the days back in the day when the bomber boys used to claim that they could hit a jar of pickles or something like that from 15,000 feet. Got a big aero brake coming in the background now. So has he now, when you say he's hot pitted, he hasn't taken on fuel, has he, obviously? Or has he? Pickle switch, there we go. The pickle switch. Another C variant. He's just coming, so he's hot pitting, I think. Or is that the one that's... They're doing post-flight safety checks on the wing stores. Okay. So where are they refueling? At the other end of the field, maybe? Wing stores being the pylons, I'm imagining, is that right? In terms of the... where they hang the... literally attach the bombs and missiles and so on and so forth. Philip Thorley levelling the Heritage livery. They have to secure tanks and missiles to the runway. Brody Wolf, RAF Chinook circling Ludgershall. Ludgershall, I think that is. Shane Smith, F-15Es, Jerry. F-15C has lighter grey camo scheme. Yeah, no. Okay, I thought the E variant was the twin seater. These not Cs. Or am I Getting it all wrong, like I normally do. These are these, are they? I thought the E was a twin seater. With the longer canopy on it. Or are they just interesting. Thanks, Shane. Thanks for your feedback, mate. Yogeshwar Chowdhury, thank you very much indeed for the stars. Appreciate it. Oh, okay, yeah. These guys are doing what they normally do over there, which is just the... Oh, so they do post and... Is he going to go straight out, this guy? I think he's going to go straight out, isn't he? Or is he going into the inspection area as well? Yeah, no, he's going straight out. So they've already had their pre-flight checks done. These are the post-flight checks. Safety pins, Erez, thank you. Yeah, Keith, I've got that. I kind of know about the role of the F-15C and the E. It's just in terms of I've been thrown a little bit with the whole D thing, because the D is a twin-seater variant of the C, which is a trainer variant. The F-15E, they do have trainer variants of those. However, the F-15 is primarily the Strike Eagle, which is the bomber variant, whereas the C is the all-up fighter. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. But what has thrown me is the fact that, as far as I was aware, because that is a single-seater jet, E variant, is it not? Now, someone's just said to me, no, that's an E, which I find very confusing now. At least Phil Robinson's loving it. Got his canopy open, look. It's odd with his canopy open, isn't it? What's that? Oh, she's going to regret that, isn't she? She's probably stuck in there. She's probably, when she's reversing, she couldn't open the door, so she had to get to her destination. She's walloped it in at the gate post. Brilliant. So I'm guessing they're refuelling at the other end of the airfield. Yeah, but also the E is very distinguishable by, yeah, its colour, fair enough, dark grey, but also the longer canopy in it. It's got the longer canopy in it, whereas the C has got more or less the same length canopy, but it's got two seats in it, much like that one there, which is where this whole debate started when I think it was Phil or someone told me that is a F-15D, which is a two-seater variant of the C. There's so many things to learn, man, and I love it. Kid's got a Star Wars shirt on, Chilly. He's one of your fans, look. Look, he's one of your fans. There you go. Good lad, doing it right, starting his life correctly. Jack Stevens, good afternoon to you. TCC. Diesel 1313. We have F-18 Hornets Melody saying, wow, yeah, the F-18 Hornet. F-18, I seem to recall, is a single engine fighter, is that right? Just a single engine on it. A bit like the F-16, I think. Here's the gunship. Yes, mate. Lots. Well, I can see that everything that you can see, but without the fence in front of me. Kinda. Just about. Just about. Cool, innit? Cool, innit? Well, yeah. But they have to have the fences, don't they? Watch it on here, mate. Watch it on here. It's on YouTube, isn't it? Just exercises. Yeah. What's that, mate? They're going out doing a short 20-minute sortie and then coming back. Oh, F-16 is a single engine, yeah. The F-18 is a twin engine. Thank you, Jeff. Always get me Fs and me whatever's mixed up a little bit. So F-18 has twin GE 414-400s. How about that? How cool is that? James Greer has the Falcons in Colorado. I love it when I get something wrong. Everyone always corrects me. It's brilliant, isn't it? Hey, did you hear that? That's the shutdown. Oh yeah, haven't they? Where did you... How did you get here? Oh, are you? Really? Oh, nothing at all, mate. No. Funny enough, I got it a bit mixed up with Coningsby. Because Coningsby is where you can get up the other end. There's lots of places at the end of Coningsby. You get some good stuff for that heritage jet.
Oh, right.
No, here today.
Oh, sorry,
Just now.
The one with the blue top.
Yeah, that's the heritage jet. D-Day. Here's your loaner. There's two of them. I love that. I love that note, man. Gear down. So next wave, waiting to go out. I think they are, you know. Checking over his jet, look. It's actually his ground team, isn't it? Interesting. Is that? I thought it was lights. Do you want a sticker, son? He's got it. Oh, nearly. In the dirt. Nice one, mate. See ya. Boot lad. G&T ice lollies. Got to be a bit committed to go and get a G&T ice lolly, haven't you? It's like having a pint of lager ice lolly. Alan wants a sticker. A virtual sticker. Thea love, good afternoon to you. Les Tankard wants a sticker. Wow. Nathan Rutter. Being a kid out in the valley, eating my breakfast and watching the jets mess around. Oh. Without a care in the world. No Facebook. No mobile phones. Nothing like that. Oh, they were the days, eh? Lynn Keeble, Brian Mitchell. Tones Earl, up at 15 on Wikipedia, list of where they are now, either in museums or various US Air Force bases. Telling that to Brian. Crystal Murphy, we are just to your left with the two Labradors. Hope. Just to the left with the two. We're just to the left with the two Labradors. Look at the labs. Look at the labs. Dig it up. Go dig it. Dig it. Bite it. What's that? Look on your screen. Well, I'm not hanging around for the Saudis because they'll come in and taxi off and you won't see anything. So the plan is, I'm considering, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'm thinking of, because we promised that somebody's on that ANA triple, aren't they? So we're Russell's on it. So we're getting that. see what happens after that, but might come up here for night ops. It's only an hour and a half, isn't it? So, no. And it's just to suck it and see, innit? Just drive up here, pitch it, see what happens. No. They're waiting at the end of the runway. In fact, they're taxiing out now. It's going to be, yeah. There'll be more, man. They're only out for like 20-minute sorties, yeah. Or as someone said, what did they say? 007. What's his name? Sean Connery's version of Shorty. A shorty. Splendid. Paul MK digging for mini rolls. Blimey, he's dug a fair old hole, look. Yeah, 7 o'clock tonight though. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, you know, because if they're going to do some night stuff, we'll come up tomorrow night and film a bit of evening stuff. Absolutely, mate. You're absolutely right. Ain't going to happen though. It's just not going to happen. But hopefully they'll go out on reheat. But because they're on such a short exercise, they're not using, you know, they haven't got the hang tanks and they're not using enough fuel. So, because it uses about 3 times as much fuel, doesn't it, on a reheat departure? I think they can only run it for like 7 seconds or something crazy like that. I know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Well, yeah. Sitting over in the. I don't know. Actually, it's a good point. I'm not sure. I didn't. I thought they personally. I thought they just put one in each hangar, but certainly looked big enough to house at least 2, like end to end. Oh, really? Is it? Wow. Did he? Wow, really? Is that an old fighter base, was it? Wow. Wow. And that was all Battle of Britain airfields, was it? Wow, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. He's got his mind on Russia, wouldn't he? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. What's that, GP? What's that, GP? Just repeat. Oh, really? Oh. Is it still there now? Oh. Well, that's funny, because sometimes if I move the stalk on the headset... Oh, there we go. That's it then. Yeah. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Okay. You what? Yeah, no, we didn't see it take off. We called it yesterday landing. Here we go. least we might have sussed it, Jelly. That was so cool, man. That was so cool. Wow. Akira saying, I was planning on driving up to Lakenheath tomorrow, then driving to Heathrow, but might do it the other way round. Would finally get to meet the man himself. Akira, yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to be. It looks like that's a plan. That's sort of like we've literally just hatched in the last couple of hours, because obviously want to try and see, because tomorrow's going to be the last opportunity, isn't it? Is it? Did you say? 11th, 12th, 13th is the last day, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is Hodgie, by the way, folks. If you're wondering, he's over there on the bank. There's old Hodgson himself. Captain Hodgson. I be standing over here on the bank. Negative, Ghost Rider, their pattern is full. Brilliant. From Thea Golvin. Erez Vade, that's actually a heritage aircraft which is painted in the D-Day landing colours of one of the P-47 Thunderbolts that the US Air Force used during the D-Day landings. It's it. Tones Earl. Pirate Paul. Jackie B. Bastards. Seaplane. Please zoom in on that hill. I'm sure that is an NEJ up there. Maybe they service them up there. What hill? What hill, Neil? I don't really know. There's no hills around here. We're talking about up that hill there. You have a look at that JCB. Not servicing it. They're doing some works. I think they're working on one of those HAS bunkers. Hard aircraft shelter. I'm sorry, Mr. Lister. Chris Hibbard. I don't think he's the squadron leader. I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he gets the opportunity to fly it. But the markings are the heritage markings for the squadron that basically flew the D-Day with the same squadron, but back in the Second World War. So that's the same markings that they had on the P-47 Thunderbolt. Roar. Try it, Roar, you'll be surprised. Look, between those trees. Bloody hell, it's even worse. Look between those trees. It's about... Okay. Oh, is that up there? Ah, yes. Interesting. Blimey, he's beady-eyed, isn't he? See, but that flipping camera's good, isn't it? Fair play. What is that, I wonder? Look on Google Earth. Have a little look on Google Earth. Oh, it'd be great if that was a drone or something, wouldn't it? And they could shoot it down. That there, look. I can't really say. Katie Sale, we gave up, I'm afraid, Katie, on the YouTube. What? Look a bit too big to be engines, to be honest with you, from here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we do have more. We do have more. Robinson 66 helicopter. Is that made by the people who make the drink? Chicky Armitage. Can't wait for her t-shirt. Well, that's not one I've sent, is it? Is it, or Chikia? I'd remember writing that name down, or typing that name out, should I say. Dane Grayson, yes, they got a 9-hole golf course here. Looks great, beautifully manicured as well. The little typical little huts that you get on American golf courses. Caster Troy, good afternoon. One of my friends went to Silverstone last year, got tickets for his wife's Xmas box. Oh, gutted. Well, I think Silverstone is more or less fully booked up for next year, isn't it? Because everybody's basically switched their what a. Can you imagine what it would have been like? I mean, I've just thought about it and got goosebumps. Can you imagine what the last lap or the last 10 laps would have been like at Silverstone with the fans there this year? It would have just been it was an unbelievable finish to the race, I have to say. Anyway. Morse knows his stuff. Old Morse does. Oh, okay. No. Oh. Sarah dated an RAF search and rescue soldier years ago. Oh, Andy Hall. That helicopter was an R44 Reg. Blimey, O'Reilly. He's got the call sign, the Reg. He's got everything, and the pilot's inside leg measure was 33 inches. So the horse. Dave Nichols. Yes. Does Eric run Bristow's? Dave Nichols, if Robinson's Drinks Company made helicopters. Oh, that was it. Chicky said that was it. Didn't she, her son changed it? Yeah. Fair play, cheeky sod. Good lad, and she's ordered another one. There we go. He's loving his one already, so there we go. That's it. Got your chickie. Derek Heslop. Oh, is that email? Is it? Is that email? Oh. Oh. Rab H, good afternoon. Got a couple of jets lined up down there, folks. That's why the camera's pointed down in that direction. There's also there's a couple there as well, I think, lining up. Oh. Oh, Mel, that's a shame. Well, I hope you all sat down and watched it. Oh, haven't done the MotoGP Silverstone yet, have they? Well, I hope you've got a big screen. You can all sit there and, well, you can both sit there and have a nice afternoon watching the MotoGP from Silverstone. And hopefully it'll be a nice sunny day as well. Interesting. Morse and Morse knows his stuff. So a lot of Reapers have gone and returned. Makes me think the Strike Eagles, yes, the E variants, are covering the night ops. There you go. There you go. That might be the case. Yes, good point, Nat. Nick Collins, ETA 7 o'clock for the Saudis. Alan, who pays for all the fuel? Well, that would be the US Air Force, wouldn't it? The United States of America. I can hear a jet. I think it might appear to our left shortly. I think it's going to come out of somewhere over here. What's my... Oh, we're running out of juice on the battery, GP. We're running out of juice on the battery. On the camera, yeah, because it's only got a 4-hour battery on it. Well, you know, around about the 4-hour mark. So, oh. Yeah, that's definitely one coming out from over there, isn't it? It's going to appear. Well, I've only got one battery on this camera because it's brand new, isn't it? We've got the other one on order from America. So I'd have to get the camera. I'm using the new camera, yeah? Okay, so it's just about to... Yes. But not whilst I'm on the fly. No. I will see what you mean, yeah. Can't stick the charger in whilst I like I do with the other camera. No, I don't. And not only that, but it would have to be using, you know. Do what? Yeah, but yeah, £300 a pop. £300 a pop. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Darn it. How much longer am I gonna... I've got one bar left on it, so that should give me another 20 minutes, half an hour, I'd have thought. Anyway, we'll have to see. If it cuts, then we can leave it on, can't we? I'll just switch out. I can switch everything out. Sandy Hummy's got brain freeze from the ice lolly. I'm not flipping surprised when you've got half a bottle of flipping gin in it. Are you sure it's the ice lolly? I just got the ice lolly. Timmy Toothpicks his toes are freezing off. Well, turn it off then. Or put some socks on or something, I don't know. His toes are frozen off. Oofed. Matthew Watts, do they have any F-22 or F-35s based at Lakenheath yet? No, they don't, but aren't they replacing the F-15s with F-35s in the future? I seem to recall somebody saying something about that, aren't they? Departure. Oh, this is a loner as well. Well. flying one of those things, man. It's just gotta feel so good. Oh, fair play. There you go. Look, you're right, mate. Here's a sticker for your phone, mate. No worries. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. A lot of people joined from that. Something else, wasn't it? Yeah, that's cool, man. That's great. That's great. Brilliant. Yeah, bring on the storms, man. Hopefully we'll get a few coming up soon.
I bet some of the pilots, some of the passengers will claim in the pilots.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. When they eventually landed, that is.
There's nothing down there now, is it? We went there a couple of weeks ago. I think we've done about 90 range.
Yes, it's pretty slim on the ground at the moment, but it's still decent enough movements now. It's getting, you know, more and more busier week by week, so, you know. But it's just the, we miss the Queens, mate. We miss the Queens. Here we go. Cool. Coningsby, definitely Coningsby. Yeah. Lincolnshire. Near Scampton. Near yeah, not far, all that sort of like area, yeah. Boston, you know Boston? South of Lincoln. Yeah, it's very near Lincoln Cathedral. So it's definitely worth a day out there, mate, I'm telling you, 100%. Yeah, Waddington's good, but you won't get, you know, you're guaranteed the Eurofighters, you know, just an amazing. Doing what, Julie? Is it? Yeah. Up you go, son. Gandhi loving it, Brodie Wolfe, the Horseman, Paul Weaver, Flying gets busy at the US Air Force bases in middle of the afternoon. It's tied to flying times of anything coming from stateside. Paul Weaver, thanks for that. Oh, Mars High. Talking about doing heritage shows, museums, etc. Always a pleasure to do one of those. We've got to get up to what's that? Oh, really? Wow. Architect loving the low passes. Is this a recording or is it live? Paul Weaver, it's live, my friend. Just shouted you out just now anyway, I think. Melody never gets tired of saying, you can't, can you? You can't get tired of Stan. Wake up every morning and just to hear that sound. Or what we're hearing now, I don't know if you can hear that. The engine, whether that's a run-up or what, I don't know. Horseman saying a Typhoon faster for turning in the turn than, well, that's who would win in a dogfight indeed. Of course, there's a few of them. Paul Weaver, yes, we did see KC-135 going out. It's pretty dramatic, actually. You might want to watch that back. She sat holding at the runway turn-on point for quite some time. Definitely worth rolling back and having a look at that. Yeah, brilliant. Jamil, good day, tuning in from Texas. How you doing, Jamil? Yeah, Miles, you're right. You do love the sound, but it is the. In fact, it reverbs so much through the sticks and up through the camera. You get a little bit of camera shake on there as well, a little bit of distortion in the camera, which is nothing wrong with that, to be perfectly honest with you. Derek Heslop. Good afternoon to you. Graham Andrews, thank you. Well, that's going to put the cat amongst the pigeons, isn't it, eh? Because I went for one, didn't I? And it came back. You're not human, mate. You can't bring your cat down here. It's like, hold on a minute. And I waited 2 weeks as well, didn't I? So, okay, that's interesting. Well, that's their passenger numbers going to go through the floor, aren't they? I mean, they don't need that kind of stuff being hurled at them. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. No, fair enough. That makes sense. Well, easier, and but yeah. But is there going to be? Are they going to be supplying some kind of a home test kit? You know, that's official soon, or? Alan Tonkinson, yes, very happy with the new camera. And Alan, yes, very happy. got to be honest with you, not 100% happy with these sticks. I've got to be honest with you. The makeup of them is fantastic. Whoever's bought, I know maybe a couple of people have bought these sticks based on my testing of them, but a long-term test, because of the amount of panning and usage that they get from me and having to lock it out, etc. It seems that there's you know, they're a little bit sticky. You know, it's a little bit difficult to sort of like do that nice, smooth. Let me just try something here. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Say it, Dad. Yeah, you see, it's if I was tracking a yeah, I mean, they're okay. It's just that I have to put the arm right up in order to maximise my capability of being able to pan high shots like that. But to be honest with you, I don't know. But yes, very happy with the camera. Thank you, Alan. Phil Boardman. K-35R just airborne from Bangor, United States. Maybe for the the Saudi Air Force F-15s. There we go. Typhoon will outclimb an F-15 too and accelerates quicker. Hey, there we go. Let's get him just about there. The Horseman, no, I don't think the Nanton Lank's going to be making that trip across the to the UK again. Something I never managed to get to see, unfortunately. Those two Lancasters flying together. No, I know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, you see that little amount of like, it's not a smooth pan. It's kind of sticky on the head when you zoom in. There's nothing worse than that, man. I can assure you, nothing worse than that. You all right, mate?
25.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I didn't know, but the 22s would never come in.
No.
They're never coming back in. It was told last year. So they've done everything they need to do. They ain't going to come in and then transfer through, that's it.
Oh, I thought they were just coming here for an exercise.
No, they're not.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it was the 35s doing the exercise in Florida that were supposed to come, but they're now being told yet to come.
Oh, right. Okay. Cheers, man. Thanks, fella. That's a new one. Ah, yeah, that's just my monitor screen that's making the ground look white. Wow, look at this. 4 of these puppies going to be lined up in a minute. Think that might be the last wave, you know. 3:10. Oh, Miles Whitnell is saying the Lancaster, the Canadian Lancaster crew said that if they get Just Jane back in the air, they'll be back over for a 3 ship. Wow! Now imagine that, folks. About 2 years ago, wasn't it? The Lancs, the Nantan Lank and Nantan Lank and the BBMF Lank. Oh, he's done for the day, isn't he? Oh, no, he's going in for a... Wow, 2014. 6 years ago. Flipping heck. Thanks, Mark. Joe, any tips on how to see what you're filming on the monitor? Trying my new VX1 out, Les Tankard, and can't see what I'm filming on the screen. Can't see what I'm filming on the screen. What, your monitor, your flip out monitor isn't working? You just got a black monitor? That's not right. Something ain't right there. Maybe turn up the brightness on the screen. There are different menu settings, touch menu settings on the screen. Don't know what that could be. Never had that before. When you touch the menu, when you touch the screen, does it bring up the menu? Les, I've just got a blank screen, just a black screen. James Clark, Soren Antonov. Angela Cooper, thanking Hodgie about Khalid 747. Where's that going into, or coming out of? East Midlands, right, okay. Take the lens cap off. Brilliant. It's coming back out again. What's he doing? Let's go and play some more, doesn't he? Les Tanker, the screen works, but outside can't see it in the light. Ah, yeah. It's very dark. You can change. You can turn up the brightness on the screen, but from memory, I seem to recall that actually changes the actual picture too bright as well. I used to have that problem. Is it that dark? I mean, is there nothing there, or or can you see a bit of a picture? Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. And that, you know, can be yes. Do you know what I mean, Gov? I think we're done here, folks. So it looks like it's going to be, oh no, he's going out again, look. It looks like it might be, oh. Flipping it. She hasn't been on the gin and tonic ice lollies, has she? See you, fellas. Drive safe, man. I get another ice lolly. Sinkton, I think it is. My goodness, I love live shows. This is great, Jerry. Skint. Phil Hayward. I'm not using a hood. The reason I don't use a hood is because if I use a hood, then when I pan up, obviously I need to move the screen as well, because obviously it goes out of shot. Do you see what I mean? I love the idea of a hood. Don't get me wrong, and that's why they make the screens pretty dark on these cameras. In their default setting, they're pretty dark. Wrong way 2001. Get a hood for the screen. I have the HCVX F1, which also has a viewfinder. Needed in bright light. Yeah, I never used the viewfinder. I could never use that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Right, Jerry?
All right, mate. How you doing?
Good, I'm a member.
How are you, fella?
Kieran Barrett.
Good, man. Oh, Kieran Barrett. Cool, man. You got a sticker, fella? There you go, mate. You have had a good day, yeah?
Yeah, we went up tomorrow.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't
Is there a lot? There's nothing going on? Oh. So it's a bit like me over at Mildenhall this morning.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Well, I might be coming up tomorrow just to do a bit of nighttime stuff here.
Yeah, a bit good with the afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man.
Right.
Cheers, Kieran. See you later, mate.
Right.
Oh, poor lad, man. He's gone all the way up there. Oh, poor lad. Did it? Flipping heck. Paul Weaver. Yes, wait for it. Might get another takeoff or landing. Yeah, we are. But these guys are definitely going out again. The old, got a couple, got at least one or two more to go out. Wait for it. Oh, Architect, you don't need to. Thanks for bearing with the heat and giving us a super show. Top man and top show. Thank you, Architect. You're a star, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Did we ever get that engine back? Ian Roper's asking. That's a new one on me. Random things get... Ian Justico saying, thanks, Jerry. Made my boy's day this morning at Mildenhall. He loved the sticker and saying, sorry about that. To you. Fair play. He's a good lad, isn't he? He went, oh, Jerry. I was like, yeah. He was like, sorry about that. Bless him. Little lad. Fantastic. Tony Austin, no, there are, you can buy clip-on sun shields for cameras. There is one that I bought for a larger camera, which I sort of jerry-rigged before, which is sort of like Velcro back to it. It's got Velcro backing to it. But it's just too much hassle because obviously, because I'm constantly moving the camera up and around. I need, it's that shield is more for if you're doing groundwork stuff where you're just doing this kind of stuff. I mean, it's perfect for this, don't get me wrong, but the moment I do that, I have to, like, I'd have to bend down like on my ankles to look up into the screen. Probably worth maybe get one and sort of like, you know, cut it back a bit so I've got some coverage. Also good for the rain as well. Stop rain getting on a lens, I'm guessing. DC-10 holding the chicks. Left an hour ago. Now expecting between 7 and 20. Okay. God, it's amazing that old Neil Schwartz saw that all up on that hill there. Isn't it? Like, how did he see that? Because I would have been filming that one. Yeah, he must have been. Look, I was filming that F-15 there, and you can see it at the top of the screen there. But they look too big for it. I can see a yellow high-vis. Oh, no idea. Ah, is that perhaps some kind of a bench, like a memorial or something like that? Perhaps. I don't really know. Mate, have a look on Google Earth. Is what I'm going to say again. pretty insane, man. That's pretty insane. Well, I don't know. I doubt it, because is it nothing on Google Earth? Oh, KC10. Okay, there we go. GN Man AN 124 off to Sarajevo from Bryce again. Such a shame. I mean, Bryce isn't a million miles away, but I know that we'd be sort of like doing a lot of hanging around if we went to Bryce, because it's obviously it's not an active station like this. It's just mainly it's a bit more like Mildenhall, to be honest with you. But you know, there's still quite a decent amount of movement there, so I don't know. Go 41 coming back to Mildenhall from Aviano in airbase in Italy. Wow. 1,500 miles behind the comments. JF Bryson, you're right, the wheels almost make them look a little bit ungainly on the ground, then they take off and turn into a sleek dart. A bit like, to be honest with you, it's a bit like that with the Eurofighter. It looks amazing. It still looks fantastic on the ground, because it's just a great piece of engineering. When it's in the air and coming in with its gear down, it looks very, very ugly. It looks like a trainer jet, you know. It looks very, very ugly. But when its gear is up, it just turns into that, like, it's like the ugly swan sort of scenario, I guess. Andrew Austin just bought a cup from your merchandise site. There you go. What did you have put on it? Because obviously you can choose whatever logo or David. Top of a hanger, David Bridges saying. Top of a hanger. Let me see if it's top. This should both be there. Wow. Look how odd it looks when the gear's down. Turns into like a stick insect. Remember the old stick insects? Could never stay still, could they? Like all wobbling like that. Like some old doddery old bloke, aren't they? Like, there's a really good, getting on that flipping Family Guy again, there's a great one with praying mantis. A bit like the praying mantis at dinner. And there's all the praying mantis sitting around the table, and the praying mantis is like, "Dear Father, we thank you for this food that you've given us." And then you hear this munching, and then this one at the end there, he's munching away. He's like, "Oh, sorry about that." Praying mantis, yeah? Okay. Yeah, be there. It's a good sketch though. Very short, but funny. Ooh. It's a bit of a sort of late adjustment there for that second one out, wasn't it? Oh, go on, do a touch and go, mate. Open the taps up and just give it some. Wow, that was a pretty heavy landing, man. Me towel? Oh, yeah, I got the silly hat today, ain't I? Where's my towel? What's that? I do my own nozzle noises. Oh. It's only got one nozzle. One nozzle's bigger than the other. Is it an optical illusion? Oh yeah, look. No, it's not. Because you saw the centre. You saw a centre section, and then it turned. Yeah. Yeah, look at that, man. So, like, now, who was it who said earlier on? The chances are that, excuse me, that the F-15 Strike Eagles will be the ones carrying out the night exercises. Neil Corser, welcome to Economy. Neil, welcome to Big Jet TV. Oh, Paul Skilling, thank you very much indeed. My first year watching Big Jet TV. Thanks for your wonderful shows. Thank you, Paul. Very kind indeed of you. 6Y, $5. Cheers for the show, Jerry and Jilly. Looking forward to London Heathrow tomorrow. Yeah, indeed. And tomorrow night, folks, might even be bringing you some, might head up from London Heathrow to up here at Lakenheath to see if we can bring you some evening action from here on the Heath. Nick Loving. How long has Big Jet TV been going? It's 4 years, isn't it? It's got to be 4 years, isn't it, GP? Yeah, 4 years. Oh. No. Chicky Armitage. Absolute pleasure, Chicky. Ground checks complete. English rockers in the house. Hey! Oh no, please! Neil Corser, hi guys, been watching you for years. Now I'm a member. Great show. Neil, great to have you with us. Welcome aboard. It's only going to be a short flight for you today, unfortunately, because we're nearing the end of the show. Got a couple more departures to go out, but Neil, thank you very much, along with all of our new members who've joined today and those who've upgraded, blah, blah, blah. Really appreciate your support. Martin Smith, Ryanair pilots in the making with those landings. Brilliant. Now, are these guys going back out? Not before this one comes out, though. funny actually doing an iPhone show, wouldn't it? Just all shaky and 15-minute live stream, yeah. Remember how you part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Oh, blue screen, blue screen, blue screen. Yeah, yeah. Neil Gandy, we should be on. What time's that A&A triple coming in, GP? It's in the afternoon, isn't it? About 3 o'clock. Right. So, round about 3 o'clock time tomorrow afternoon, Neil. The Horseman. Where about are you exactly? Oh, engine start. Yeah, go to Google Earth, go to Lakenheath viewing area, and it's there. Horseman, that will show you exactly where we are. We are on the Neil, of course, has been watching most of the day instead of work. Neil, don't let us put you off. I mean, you know, if you're on a time limit with you've got a deadline. For God's sake, don't ruin it because of us. Klaxon and sticker drawer. Do you remember the klaxon? The klaxon. I've still got a klaxon on my phone. Oh, smell a bit of A1 there. Blimey, Jilly. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Until afterwards, and you can change it. La 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 la. Why is that? Okay, on which is yeah. Oh, that's where that one's coming from. Oh, really? Live. Will Stebbing. Welcome to Big Jet TV, Will. Andy M. Andy Hall. Andy M and Andy Hall. French registered Spitfire circling over your area, Andy Hall saying. Circling over our area? Well, he'll probably be quite restricted in terms of where he's allowed to, how close he's allowed to get to the base. So that guy's moved. He's going to probably either... was that an E or was that a C or a D? One of the two. Is he going to pop his head out over there? No gate posts were harmed during this last manoeuvre. And here he comes now. Oh, right, yeah. No, mint man, mint man, mint man. Desk fan on the floor, right up the shorts. Fair play. Right up me kilt. That's brilliant. That's a good place. Well, you want two of them, really, didn't you? That's a good one. I like that. I like the idea of that. That's quite good. I like that. Bucket of water under your bed. Under your bed. Easy, son. Flipping it. Swarm of flies for a second there. Not dead yet. So he's had his pre-checks done. He doesn't need to go in there because that's the post-checks area. He's going straight out, and here comes our departure now. Gutted. First one was a heritage check, wasn't it? He showed his belly as well, man. Oh. Damn. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. Do you have a good day? Yeah, for sure, man. Come say hello. Thanks, mate. Take it easy. All the best. Yeah. Yeah. Lovely guy, isn't he? Geezer from Liverpool, isn't it? Robert Mendez, tuning in from Texas. Yeah. Is he all right? Can we check up on him? Yeah, because they were all, weren't they all mates together? Sarah Deal, great show. I don't know if you saw, but my former was from Glasgow and no one could, I understand him, even his mum. Oh, okay, no one could understand it. Okay, so Sarah's basically saying my former was from Glasgow and no one could understand him, even his mum. I was the only one that could understand him. Oh, fair play. Thanks for that, Sarah. And thank you for your super chat. I really appreciate that as well. Very kind of you. Oh, that last one, Chris Roberts saying he don't want to go up, be going straight out. He's still got flag pins in. What, that gate, the one that we just saw going out? Maybe they've got. I think they've got the final check station down there where we're looking now, hidden by that roof. But I think the final checks, pre-flight. Removal pins and all that sort of stuff is done down there. Whereas it's normally when they're on operations up this way, that's the pad that they do it at there. But obviously, because they're on the opposite operations, it's a shame, innit? I wish they'd changed the runway ops, man. That would be so cool. Luke Cook, what is the best screen recording streaming software? Screen recording streaming software. OBS, yeah, OBS by the sounds of it. Andrew Austin, I think I'm about the same as you. I had the fan at the end of my bed, literally pointing straight up my feet, up the Khyber Pass, and that's all. And I had to put foam in my ears, not spray foam, obviously. Foam buds in my ears to stop the noise, because otherwise it sounded like I was in a Force 9 gale. Oh yeah, Paul MK talking about, I think, ATC. You can listen to it. In fact, to be honest, I've spoken with Nat about this. It's not actually completely legal to listen to ATC via a scanner. However, it's just sort of like a grey area that they let happen. However, in terms of streaming it live, it's a definite no-no. Because I had a good chat with them about that. Melody's got a Sitch aircon system, so she's chilling. Well, I'm the one in the winter who's got the underfloor heating, but that's about it, really. Quadfly 360. Turning grace, maybe it's the light. Price at 73. There we go. Pracer telling Luke Cook that OBS is usually the best system to use, best software to use. Steve Russell, won a fiver on the lottery on Saturday. Thanks for a great day. Oh, Steve. More super chat. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. JF Brayson. We are family. Wow, Neil Corsa. Boris visited my hometown today, flown in by the SAS about a mile away from my house on their flight path. Flown in by the SAS? Why would he be flown in by the SAS? Wouldn't he fly in on the Voyager, the one that we've just painted? Surely he'd. That's peculiar. Howard Scott, my cat's complaining about the heat. I keep telling him it's that bleeding fur coat that you're wearing, isn't it? Kevin Carter, Robert Mendes. Horseman's just about to get in and fire her up. Which one, the Spit or the P51. Wow. Graham Dew. I built my own SD. I built my own scanner. Flipping it. He must have like massive, crazy grey hair with big, deep glasses and a massive, crazy beard to be able to build something like that. Mad scientist, mad professor sort of like style. I don't know. But anyway, congratulations to you for doing that. Airband scanner that I stream to my private Icecast stream. There we go. Vision thing, Big Jet TV. On my website for over 20 years, we've had marriages, births, deaths, divorces, the lot. Okay. Mark Webster, 747, 400, Kalita Air, just landed. That will probably be East Midlands, I'd imagine. Oh, battery's about to die. Jilly, it's going to die during this. Okay, hold on. No. Wait until it dies. If it dies halfway through this, folks, I'm really sorry. New camera, one battery. Yeah, go, 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 go. What's that? Do what? So that's an F-15E. That's a strike. That's an E variant, definitely, with a twin canopy. Surely not. We definitely got audio, yeah? Okay. Yeah. Those things go, don't they, eh? They go. Go comes. Go. Same mic. Same mic. Debbie Speller, good sound and vision. How can it be a better picture? It's a £500 camera versus a £1,800 camera. I don't really know. Maybe still need to tweak a couple of yeah on that onto the camera line. But how? There's a lot of people. How can the sound be better? I mean, Neil Whittaker, much better quality. I wish Panasonic were listening in right now. Hey? Wade Perry, sharper. Jackie Lyon, that looks much better with this camera. Oh, God. The bootleg, far better picture. What? Oh, what are these two boys doing then? We're going to get a bit of a show, are we? Perfect spacing, holding that spacing. Okay. So this is the E variant, folks. Darker grey, twin-seater, or two-seater should I say, and behind him is a C. Is it a C? No, that's an E as well. There's two E variants there, two darker grey jets. Maybe the SDI interface. Well, to be honest with you, we're delivering this on micro HDMI. There is no SDI output on the VX1. It's HDMI, which is also another reason why I'm a bit surprised, because we're going HDMI, micro HDMI into a switcher box, an SDI switcher box, which is then the SDI going into the Bond, which surprises me that it can be that the image can be broken down that much and yet still deliver such good quality. Yeah, Patsy, you might be right there. You know, it shouldn't be though. You know, it's you know, it should be better. You know, but if we're getting this out of our little VX1, good little lad. Let me give him a pat on the head. Hold on. He's a good lad, isn't he? It is most definitely. Yeah, yeah. Right, okay. Whereas the other one is sharper and more broadcast style, isn't it? Is that right? Steve Robinson, good afternoon to you. Oh, welcome. Or the other way round? You're saying the other way round? Oh. Architect saying this picture and sound on the old camera is fab dab super, like a real window east. Even the haze is, yeah. Yes. Erez, that's exactly what I'm using, the Blackmagic HDMI SDI 4K compatible switcher. That's exactly what I'm using, Erez. Got 3 of them. Got 3, you know, one backup, one spare and one backup, literally, because obviously they're an important part of the setup. But yeah, Blackmagic, best gear you can get, really. DPI, Wade Perry saying DPI on this camera looks higher than the other one. Jake Jackson appears much sharper. Paul MK, is it the same size CCD? CCD? Mark Sanderson's the new one still got the screen protector on it. It's got a Leica lens on it. Maybe, but the Leica. Cheers, fella. Yeah, I know, man, I know. And now we put the old little camera on and they're all raving on that it's better than the new big one. Yeah, it's cool, man. Thanks, man, look after yourself, cheers. I think we're done. Oh, what's that up the top there? Is that one coming out? You all right, mate? I think that's it, mate. I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're going to close out and head off back and then maybe back up tomorrow for some night operations. Night operations? Yeah, because they're doing night ops here. It's Operation Surge. Oh, yeah. So, what time would that do then? That's the whole thing. I don't know. That's what we're going to try and find out tonight, what time they fire up. And are you on Facebook then? Facebook and YouTube, yeah. Big Jet TV, yeah. Yeah, oh, you can download the app as well, and that'll give you an update when we're going to be live. All right, sir. Take care. All the best. Well, I think we'll call it a day there anyway. How do I look on the screen then? Does the camera make me look any better? Flipping heck! I look 10. Yeah, there we go. Folks, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, look, let's see what we can do about this this camera, because it certainly is something that Panasonic themselves need to look at, because it is a bit crazy, isn't it? That a £500 camera versus a £2,000 camera can outperform it, especially as that one is actually a streaming camera. Can you believe it or not? It's actually purpose-built for streamers. So maybe they should have consulted, at least not myself, but you, our viewers out there. But they're even uglier. Brilliant. But anyway, yeah. Listen, folks, we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Let's just make sure that these guys aren't going to do a sort of crazy flyby, are they? Because they look very close together, these two. Let's just make sure. Hold it, wait a minute. No, they're coming to land, I think. I think they're landing. No, they're not. Oh, it's a good job I didn't turn it off, innit? Look at this. Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Nozzle petals being adjusted. Look. It was reverberating around the airfield, man. It's a really low fly past, guys. Come on. Oh, it's gears down, isn't it? Stay with me, Goose. See, that's one thing you don't get with the other cameras, that poppity pop with those lights. Yeah. This geezer's not finished playing, is he? Yeah, he don't want to play yet. Yeah. I don't want me dinner, I'll carry on playing. His mate on the ground's like, oh, what, you didn't tell me you were going to do that? He should have fired it up and gone straight out again. Wow, that was cool, man, that was cool. Strike force. Listen for the nozzles. Great vortex off of those, off of the tyre smoke in it, yeah. It's got streaming vortex as well. Air brake, got the air brake up, look. I tell you, mate, I tell you what, I just, we'll stick with this one. We'll have to get a meeting with the boys at Panasonic, won't we? We'll have to sit down with them, you know, say, you know, listen, mate, just, you know, I'm committed to my members and to the business. Your camera's obviously the most important thing in our business, you know. So, you know, sit down, take your lunch break off for once, and just sit down with us for an hour. See what we've got, look at the comparisons, and see what you can do, because you really need to pull your finger out your bum, son. Architect, thank you. Paul, fancy some G for tea. Haha. Boom. Leave your gear up, mate. Have a bit of fun. No. No, here we go. Good lad. Good lad. No way! Fair play, geezer. Wow, that shows the manoeuvrability of these things, doesn't it, man? I thought he was going to go straight up then. He kind of did for a little bit, didn't he? Yeah. Sandy Humvee, woof. It's great when we see it and we wait 20 seconds for everybody else to reaction. He pulled it up vertically, didn't he? Just went full back on the stick, man. Looked like he was coming in, he was teasing us, wasn't he? Yeah. He's down this time. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. Sound and vision. Stephen Billings. That's actually the 493rd bomber squadron from the Second World War. It's their own the markings that they used for the D-Day landings. Keith Cornell, that is about the attitude the U-2 achieves on takeoff. Yes, yes. Something that somebody actually said earlier on, a very valid point, that the possibly may go out under the veil of darkness, the U-2. Oh, really? Yeah, they call that the heritage jet. Same markings as was on the P47, I think, P47 Thunderbolt. Or was it P48? Yeah, I don't know if the security are watching, Paul. You know, they probably, once they know that I'm filming this, yeah, once they know I'm here and they're aware of me, they're not going to, you know, they'll probably tune in, I'd imagine, just to see what it is we're doing, you know. And they know us now anyway. We've been here quite a few times. Local police know us. Just a great shame didn't see the station commander. He was over here earlier on, wasn't he? Morning, Voltaire! He wouldn't have been like that, though, would he? Hey, how you doing? What's that called when he goes up vertical like that? What pulls a what manoeuvre? 5G manoeuvre or something like crazy like that. Pulls a 5G vertical manoeuvre. We should get that up as a thingamajig, a tweet, shouldn't we? What do you call it, guys? Come on, all you guys who know. The VX1 is definitely F15 approved. Ah, Jackie B saying it's either a Cobra or squatting the jet. Okay. Ron Diego going ballistic. We'll have some of that. Bleeding scary. Going vertical, Patsy. Yeah, I mean, you know, we should try. We should find that out. Oh no! Look! Could have another one, man. We could have another one. So his gear's down, but it doesn't signify they're going to land for sure, does it? If the gear's down, we know that now. Imagine that coming down your road, delivering the newspapers. Here we go. He's not going to do anything while these guys are circling the field, is he? Oh. Come, Jesus. Someone's playing the trumpet. Is that 4:30? Does that signify the end of operations? With him blowing the trumpet. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Don't know if it's actually live or if it's a recording. Come on, mate. They're playing the national anthem. It's Sam Castriotta's mum ringing, isn't it? Oh, fair play. Little bit. Now the US anthem. It's 4:30. They play God Save the Queen and Stars and Stripes. Never knew that. God bless the Queen. Elizabeth Coulson, glad you stayed for this. So am I. I tell you. Glad you enjoyed it, Elizabeth. Thank you. Dane Grayson, thank you. Epic day. Well, we've had a big lull in the middle of it, didn't we? With hanging out at Mildenhall, just waiting and waiting. Got a couple of good movements, has to be said. It was worth it. I'm glad we came here and didn't sort of like hang at Mildenhall, because it looks like nothing happened after we left, that's for sure. Didn't see anything in the distance. Matthew Watts, thank you. Attention on decks, Kelvin Grant. Seal W, been out for a couple of hours and you're still here, thanks. Well, thank you. Good to see you here. Miles high, apparently it was a minor fuel leak. But it has been fixed apparently. It's now just a question of when it's going to go out. Air action, thank you. What's called a what? High angle of attack climb. A zoom climb. What, like as in Fat Larry's band? That is definitely it, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie B, thank you. Tony Hayes, Philip Thorley, Neil Whitaker, Kevin Barnett, DJ Robbie, Phil Boardman, Rab H, Emma Funnell, Hayden Thierl, thank you guys, Derek Heslop, Bob Copsey, Rene Jensen. We've got a couple more to come in, folks. We'll just make sure we don't get a crazy well, I'm attacked by a crazy horsefly. Stephen O has been watching the show all day, watching the comments up on my TV, just chilling. Been great, thank you very much indeed, Stephen O. Stephen Hooray, thanks for the show, fantastic. Look forward to the next one. Cheers. We'll be live tomorrow, folks, from London Heathrow, around about 3 p.m, maybe a little bit earlier. All depends on how the schedule's going, but keep an eye on the app. Remember, if you're new to Big Jet TV, make sure you try and subscribe to YouTube. As soon as we reach those 100,000 subscribers, folks, we're going to make a special effort to get out to Switzerland and live stream the handover of our 100,000 subscription plaque from YouTube. And I want you all there with me to say thank you to YouTube as well. But also, more so, for me to say thank you to all of you folks for being such great supporters here on Big Jet TV, and more so to my members, both on Facebook and on YouTube, and everybody who supports us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and yeah, get subscribing. Subscribe. Looks like that is it. Yeah, the reason why we're not staying for the Saudi jets, folks, is just because they will literally land, as you see there, taxi off down there and head up to wherever they're going to be put to sleep for the night. But just bear in mind that, you know, they're not going to have some amazing striking livery on them or anything like that. They are literally just going to have their tail markings. Will be interesting, of course, to see what happens in terms of when they go out. Apparently 24-hour stopover is the norm, so but we'll have to see how we're doing tomorrow in terms of our scheduling and timings, etc, etc. See whether we can catch them going out. Right, folks. Okay, there it is. There it is. Thanks. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all your fantastic comments, and thanks for your patience as well earlier on when we were down at Mildenhall. Got some good stuff there, it has to be said. That KC-135 was pretty spectacular. Of course, the Herc going out as well. But yeah, we shall be back tomorrow, and look forward to seeing you then. It's going to be London Heathrow is going to be the first part of the show, which is going to be around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Thereabouts. We'll obviously inform you via the app, and then after that, maybe a bit of a get back, have a little bit of a pit stop myself, and then head back up here for nighttime operations. But that is based on what happens tonight here, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some information on that. But whatever we hear, we'll let you guys know. And of course, don't forget, you can go into the fan zone as well if you want to be part of that, and chat on there. Any information you can give us is most helpful. We do have our scouts around the country, and thanks to all the new folks who've come in and helped us as well. We really appreciate all your words of support and your great comments as well. So look after yourselves, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow again on Big Jet TV for a little bit of. What's making that noise down there? Is there something down at Mildenhall going out? It's not that bleeding U2, is it? See you tomorrow. Take it easy, folks. Thanks again. See ya. Okay, I'll just leave it on that shot, GP, for a couple of minutes, let people say au revoir to each other while I break it down. Come here, HCX 2000. Now, where were you? For money.